Aloha everyone. In this video, I'm going to take you on one of my favorite hikes on all of Maui, and it has some of the most beautiful ridgeline views that I've seen on the entire island. This is Waihe'e Ridge. Now, since Maui's been dealing with a lot of challenges lately, like fire recovery, the recent storms and floods, and the ongoing political dramas, it's days like this, getting out into nature, especially into something as raw and beautiful as what we have here, that's one of the best ways to reset your mind and remember what makes Maui so special. Let's go see what it's all about.
The trail is located on the northeast side of Maui, and the scenic drive to get there is just part of the experience. To get there, you'll drive through Wailuku and Kahului and continue along the coastal highway until you find a small road that turns inland. And that's where the adventure really begins. This road is narrow, winding, steep, and you'll have to navigate some seriously tight switchbacks where you might have to pull over to let oncoming traffic pass. But honestly, that's just part of what makes this trail special. When you come to the end of the road, there is a parking lot that's right next to the trailhead.
All right, here we are. This is the very beginning of the trail. This is actually the steepest part. So if you can get past the first 10 minutes, I promise it gets a lot easier. Don't give up too early. It's definitely worth it. Now, as we work our way up the ridgeline, you will see different vegetation based on different elevations. Okay, I'm coming up on the first scenic overlook on the hike. You can see they have a bench here to take a seat and a beautiful view of the valley. But even better than that, you can see waterfalls. Pretty cool. Okay, this is where it really starts to get interesting and beautiful. We're coming up on the other side of the ridge, and you can see from here down into Wailuku and Kahului. Absolutely gorgeous.
About a mile into the hike, we come upon a platform that overlooks the valley. While we're here, let's see if we can get an even better perspective with the drone. It's fascinating to think that we're walking on mountains that are estimated to be 1.3 to 1.7 million years old. And over the millennia, streams have carved through these ancient peaks, shaping the landscape that we see all around us. The drone's perspective shows off the full ridgeline and the valley below, so you really get a sense of the geological forces that created all of this. And I think it's humbling to realize that you're standing on something that's been shaped by time and nature for millions of years. Honestly, it's that perspective that's everything. When you're up here looking at this, all the day-to-day stuff that weighs on you just shrinks. And it reminds me of what really matters, the amazing lifestyle that Maui provides. Okay, let's continue along the hike. The trail is a 4-mile round trip featuring elevation gain of about 1,500 to 1,600 feet. By the time you reach the summit, you're going to be about 2,500 feet above sea level.
So here's one of the viewpoints where you can see both sides of the ridge. It is a steep drop off here. And then you can see the blue ocean on the other side as well. Of Gorgeous. So I talked to a few people that were nervous to come on the hike because of all the storms and rain that we had. And to be perfectly honest, it's not too muddy or slippery at all. You can see here that there was some runoff, and we did have a tree tip over that was in the middle of the trail. But for context, I'm actually doing this hike in slippers. So it's not too slippery, perfectly safe. I guess I wouldn't recommend doing the hike your first time in slippers, but it hasn't been an issue for me so far. At this point, we've climbed enough in elevation that we're almost above the clouds. Okay, we're getting close to the top. And as you can see, we're basically in the clouds now. Okay, I've reached the point in the trail where we're deep in the clouds and we won't see any more of the stunning views that I came for. So I'm gonna turn around here and head back. I guess if you wanna see the very top, you're just gonna have to come see it for yourself. A little pro tip though, if you start earlier in the day than I did, you'll have a better chance of avoiding the cloud cover. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the hike. If you appreciate this type of video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Maui gems just like this one. And if you're inspired by what Maui has to offer, and you're thinking about making this lifestyle a reality for yourself by purchasing your own slice of paradise, feel free to reach out to me directly, and either myself or someone from my team would love to help you explore what's possible.
Now, because of the timing and the clouds, I didn't capture any video as I was walking down the trail. You actually get the best views on the way out. But in my defense though, my camera's battery died halfway up the hike the first time, so I actually walked down, charged the battery from my vehicle, and went up a second time on the same day, just so I could finish the video for y'all. I'll be honest, doing the hike twice in one day was exhausting, but totally worth it.